So I did something a little bit different. Just a little bit. They're little. They're those little mini acrylic tumbler keychains. I mean, that's a long name, but I mean, that's what they are. And I decided to decorate them over the weekend. I know that I've seen people do them where they put the fake drinks in. They'll make slushies out of them, or they will like make a Starbucks drink out of them where the liquid is inside. But I wanted to duplicate my Dusty Bun design for keychains. The ladies in my group were asking for them. So I got on YouTube and was looking around and seeing, well, does everybody just do these like they do a regular tumbler? And I couldn't find any. I could just find where people were doing the fake drinks. So I'm like, well, let's just go for it. And so I started out with the acrylic keychains. I guess that's what I'll try to call them for the rest of the video. And you can get them off of Amazon, a pack of them. And the dowel that I'm using is kind of like the same process that I do for my glitter pens. I just took that dowel and I stuck it in a silicone bead, and then I put painter's tape around it and stuffed it inside the cup so that it would stay on my turners. But the rest of the process is just like doing any other cup or even like a glitter pen. It's the same process. So I put 2 coats of paint on it, and then I went ahead and glittered them. And then I did, let me think here, I did 2 coats of epoxy on them, and then I sanded them, and then I went into designing them. I think I did about 10, and they sold out, of course. Everybody in my group loves these Dusty Bun cups. I can't keep them stocked on my website. But this is how I turn my pens when I do my glitter pens, so I figured I'd just make it work for the cups. I had the spinner and then the dowel stick inside of it, and I was able to turn all 10 of the little cups at once. So this is me just putting the UV resin on over the glitter. Like any tumbler that I do that has glitter on it, it'll get 2 coats of epoxy, or in this instance UV resin, and then it'll go out and it'll sit for a bit. And this is all 10 of the cups spinning on my turner. They go outside and sit in the sun for a bit to cure. And then I moved on to the plastic lids. I have a little Q-tip, and I'm cleaning out the inside of the lid. I didn't want any fuzz showing through. And then I just put my water with a little bit of dish soap in a spray bottle, squirted the inside of the lid, and then I put my circle vinyl on the inside of the cup so you couldn't see inside the cup. So I feel like I did the opposite of what people are doing with these. They want you to see the liquid inside or the drink inside, and I'm trying to cover up. I don't want you to see inside since I used acrylic paint and glittered it. So this is just to cover up so you can't see inside to what the paint looks like. So I went ahead and put the vinyl on the inside of the lid so that I wouldn't have to epoxy or put UV resin over the vinyl if I put it on the outside of the lid. So that's just me. And then I used the little Q-tip to squeegee out the water and the dish soap to dry it up, and that's them finished. And then these also come with little mini straws, quotation marks there. One end has the hole in it to look at the straw, and then the other end of it is closed up. So I got my UV resin, and then I have it in this needle point bottle, and I squeezed it inside the hole, and then I stuck the straw inside of it. And I kind of twisted the straw so that the UV resin would like get all the way around it. And then I just cured it in my nail lamp off to the side. And that's how I did the straw. And the straws come pink. I guess you could spray paint them if you want to, but all of mine were pink, which is fine. It matched my design perfectly, so I don't have to change the color on those. There's me finishing them all up. I wish it went this fast. It did not. Now at this point, look how little it is. It's so cute. As soon as I put it down, I picked up my sticker to put on top of it, and I just started laughing. I'm used to working on these big old cups. Sometimes I even do 40-ounce cups. So this little tiny, it was just so cute. And I fell in love with it as soon as I stuck him on there. But I have my stickers and all of my vinyl cut out. After I did my 2 coats of UV resin, I did sand these down a little bit so that there wasn't any poking glitter out. And I'm using printable vinyl for Dusty Bun's name and his picture, and then this mint and yellow is just vinyl. Pretty sure it's Oracle vinyl. I bought it off of Etsy from a shop I like there in California, so their shipping is really fast and it gets to me quick. And then I went ahead and finished up the other 9 really quick. And then on top of this, it got 2 more coats of epoxy to cover all the vinyl. Now it's time for attaching the lid. So I took my cup and I turned it upside down on a piece of sandpaper, and I just sanded the rim of the cup to clean up any poking glitter, or, you know, to rough it up a little bit. I got my UV resin that's in that little black bottle, and I just spread it on the inside of the cup where the lid will lay. And then my lid is already completed, so I was just able to stick it on the top of there. And then I do kind of twist the lid to make sure like the UV resin is coating all the way around. Went ahead and stuck that into the lamp, finished that up with the rest of them. And then it was time for the keychain part. These came with the cups, but they didn't have like a larger jump ring on the end. The jump ring was too small. I'm not sure if I was missing it. It's just didn't come with it. So I have the larger key ring and then the smaller chain attached to it, but it didn't have like a larger jump ring at the end. I have plenty of those since I do my straw charms. So I was just able to grab some. I'm not sure if that was just in my shipment or if that's how they were supposed to be. So depending on what your package looks like. So I got one of the larger jump rings, opened it up, put it on the end of the chain, then put my cup on it, and the keychain attaches to the lid on these. And then I wanted to add a tassel because I'm always doing something extra here. And that's the finished product. That was it. That's done. A mini tumbler keychain, glittered instead of filled with liquid. And then I'll go ahead and finish up the rest of them. Here is the finished product. They're so cute. They were a fun weekend project. Hope you guys had fun watching it. All right. Bye, y'all.